Who's bae? When are you gonna show us bae? Are you dating someone? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you gonna show him to us? Girl, wait. Thanks to Maui Moisture for sponsoring this video. What's up guys, it's your girl Brianna aka Mini Marley, and I am back for another video. This one is going to be a get ready with me Q&A style, which means I'm going to be beating this face and showing you guys how I got this beautiful hair while I answer some juicy questions that you guys asked. So if you guys want to see how I got this full look, then just keep watching this video. Alright, so I am going to be starting out with my hair, and this is basically just kind of a chunky braid out on blown out hair, but I'll insert a clip really quick so that you can see how I got to this step. This style started in the shower with the Maui Moisture Heal and Hydrate shampoo, and as you can see, I just squeezed out a little bit of that and I'm applying it directly to my scalp to make sure that it's cleansed and I get rid of any product buildup. My favorite two things about all of the products that I used today is that they were affordable and really good quality. I was really surprised that all of these products are under $10, and you know, as a natural, we like to try out a bunch of different products and that can really add up. So I love the fact that all of these are super affordable, but sometimes when you get affordable products, they lack the quality that you truly need, but that is not the case with Maui Moisture. I found that these products were very moisturizing, especially the conditioner and the hair mask, and that is because they use aloe vera to really deeply moisturize the hair. That is the first ingredient in all of their shampoo and conditioners, which is amazing. That is a very moisturizing and natural ingredient that I love, and that's surprising because a lot of shampoos and conditioners use deionized chemically treated water as the primary ingredient in their shampoos and conditioners, which is just not good for the hair. So after washing my hair, it felt super good, and I just went ahead and applied some leave-in conditioner so that I could prep it for blow drying. So I wanted to do this style on blown out hair, and I'm just using my Rev Air blow dryer. You guys saw this in one of my last hair tutorials, and it just helps for a really quick blow dry. So I just did that, and this is what my hair is looking like, fully blown out and ready to style. I am doing a chunky braid out with flexi rods on the end, so I just went ahead and sectioned off my hair, and now I'm using the star of the show, and that is the Curl Quench Coconut Oil Curl Smoothie. You guys, I love this product, and again, it is super affordable, under $10. In my local stores, it's only $6.99, which is insane. And if you had to pick up one product from this video, I definitely recommend that you get this one. My hair felt so soft and moisturized when I was taking it down. I was honestly very surprised by how much my hair loved this, and I will definitely be continuing to use it. So as you can see, I just braided up my hair, super simple. Now I'm adding a little bit more of that product to the ends. I'm gonna comb it out, and then I'm just going to wrap it on the flexi rod. Super simple. Now this is a blowout style, so I didn't add a ton of product to the hair. You don't want the hair to revert, but you definitely want to add a little bit, and this product went a long way. I only applied a little bit, as you guys could see when I showed you the amount that I added. It's really not a lot, but my hair felt so moisturized, and I was really happy about that. I just did these braids nice and chunky, but I made sure to keep it neat, and you want to make sure that you add enough product to the ends of your hair so that those can curl around the flexi rod nicely. You guys know I always focus on my ends when I'm doing styles, and for this style in particular, it really paid off. The flexi rods made this come out so nice. Like, the hair is really nice and fluffy, but the ends have a little bit of definition. I'm here for it. Definitely check out the description box below to see all of the Maui Moisture products that I use in this video and find out how you can purchase them. Now that you're all caught up, I basically just removed the flexi rods from my hair this morning because they were getting on my nerves, but I saved the one for you guys just so you could see me do that. You just go ahead and open it up and unwind it, And that's it. I just like to add the flexi rods so that the end of my braid isn't straight and I get curls all the way through. I honestly stumbled upon this because I blew out my hair and then I just did 2 big chunky braids because I didn't know what to do with it, and the next morning I had like a really nice wave and I was like, this is cute. And then for the rest of the time that I had my hair blown out, I would just put in these braids and add the flexi rods to the ends, and I really liked the look. So this is definitely one of those styles where it's not just gonna last all week. You're definitely gonna have to either re-braid at night, retwist, or whatever you want to do, but it's just one way to maintain blown out hair throughout the week. So yeah, I don't mind doing chunky braids like this at night. I probably wouldn't do it this much every night, but I'll do just a few, like maybe 6 or 7 braids, and then it will last all week long. My hair is so soft. I wish you guys could feel this. It feels so soft. I don't even think I'm gonna like separate this too much because it's gonna get frizzy if I do too much separating. I'm just gonna fluff it at the roots when I'm done. So I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me some questions that you would like me to answer on my channel for this Get Ready With Me. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start answering them now. Okay, so the first question says, what are your goals while still being in quarantine? Has e-learning been better for Stella? Okay, so I'll start with the Stella part of the question. She doesn't really do e-learning. She's just kind of getting homeschooled at this point. And to be honest, I don't think she's gonna go back to preschool at all. She probably just will go back to school when she's 5 and starts kindergarten, because I feel like it's so expensive and she didn't really learn anything while she was at preschool. What, Stella?
Mommy, my school is not preschool.
It is, you're in preschool.
I mean, my school is, but Mommy,
Yeah?
my dad said it's wrong.
What's wrong?
He said that my school is not preschool.
Okay, you said you were gonna be quiet if I let you stay out here while I film my video. So you have to sit over there and be quiet. Don't interrupt. But yeah, so like I was saying, Stella is currently being homeschooled. She has her best friends at school that she misses, and we've been doing like FaceTime calls so that she can see them, her best friend Brooklyn. But outside of that, the social aspect, I feel like she's learning so much more at home. So I don't think she'll be going back to preschool at all. And the way that I've basically been able to make homeschool work is my sister, who is in college. If you guys missed that vlog when I dropped her off to college, you should definitely go check it out. It's a very cute one. But she's been home since spring break. She came for spring break. This whole situation happened and the school was shut down. She never went back, and now she's taking online courses for this semester, so she will be home. So since she's been here, she's been helping me a lot. She's been like my assistant, assisting me with YouTube stuff, emails, whatever I need her to do. And she's also been teaching Stella, so I'll basically tell her the things that I want Stella to learn for the week, or you know, just give her a general idea. I bought some workbooks for Stella to do, some learning workbooks, some activity books, and she's just been doing that and really helping her learn. Before quarantine, Stella could obviously count and sing her ABCs, but she couldn't identify the letters, she couldn't identify the numbers, and at this point she can identify numbers 1 through 8, and she can identify more than half of the alphabet. So she's learning a lot. She learned how to use scissors and all these little stuff. She's been doing like little arts and crafts, all this different stuff. I feel like she's just learning so much more through homeschooling. So at this point, I don't think she's going back. And then the second part of that question was, what have my goals been during quarantine? And I feel like when quarantine started, I was just really like, oh, this is a temporary thing, you know. I just kind of took it as a break. Like, Stella was home. I was like, well, I can't get that much done, you know, she's with me and this and that, and just making excuses basically. And I was just big chilling, like I wasn't doing anything. And then of course it was just dragging on and on and on, and I realized, okay, so this isn't gonna be some short thing. I don't know when this is gonna end at all. So I just started getting a little bit more serious about my work here on YouTube and on Instagram, and basically that's what I've been focusing on. My goal has just been to get more consistent, put out more content, and just take this seriously. I've never given 100% on my YouTube channel, and I feel like I've mentioned that a lot of times, but I just still never did it. And I think that I honestly just got fed up with myself. I currently don't have a manager. I've never had management. I was with a network once for like 2 years, but outside of that, I do everything myself. And I had gotten an offer. I always get offers from different management teams, but I finally started to consider one of the managers that had reached out to me. And I was like, you know, maybe this will make me more consistent, and I'm just gonna do this, and I'll finally start taking this more seriously. And somebody close to me was basically just like, but this manager is not gonna actually film the videos for you. Everything that they can do for you, you know that you can do for yourself. You've been working with brands for years. You've been doing all of this stuff. The one thing that you're lacking is consistency. Like, you're not putting in the work and filming the videos, and whether you get a manager or not, you're not gonna put out more videos until you make the decision to do that. And I was like, oh, I got dragged, but that is so true. And I hope that you guys have noticed, because I have been putting out way more videos. I put out at least one video every week, sometimes two. One week I even did 3. And yeah, I'm really just trying to get more content to you guys, and more content that's not sponsored also. There are things that I'm really interested in, like interior decorating, as you guys saw with my bedroom makeover video, and just other little things, cooking. I want to do more videos like that, just so much. And I realized if I'm only making content when I'm getting a sponsorship, then I really can't create the community that I want to create and be able to, you know, talk to you guys, and just, you don't know what I'm doing, so it's hard to like keep up with me and be interested in seeing more videos. So I'm trying to keep you guys interested and up to date, show you guys more of what I like, and just be overall more consistent. I wish you guys could see Stella in the background right now. I asked her if she could go in her room, and she was allowed to use her tablet while I film my video, but she just insisted on being out here with me. She said she wanted to watch me do my hair and makeup, and I'm like, you're gonna have to be quiet, it's gonna be boring, like you should just go to your room. But she's like, no, I wanna be quiet, I'm just gonna watch. And she's just in the living room like doing flips on the carpet while I'm doing this. But she is being quiet. So next thing I'm gonna do is just go ahead and fluff out my hair using my pick, and I am just fluffing out the roots. So the last thing I'm gonna do before I get into the makeup is just quickly pin this to the side and slick down my edges. The reason I always start with hair before makeup is because I like to slick down my edges, tie them down, and have them tied down while I do my makeup so that they're nice and set and dry by the time I'm ready to go. Not going too crazy, just something like this. Now we're gonna go into our Style Factor Edge Booster Pomade, and I did this, and this is just much more stiff, so I feel like it locks whatever I do down. You see how that got like a little bit more defined? Yes, we love that. Okay, we'll go with that. And now we can get started on the makeup. So I'm starting with the brows, and I will list all of the products that I'm using down below so that I can focus on answering you guys' questions. So just check the description box for all of the products that I'm using. So the next question is, how are you so confident wearing athletic wear out? I'm about the same size as you. Girl, let's not even get into this weight discussion. First of all, I honestly feel like those pieces that I wear from Fabletics really do fit my body well and make me look good. That's why I wear it. I don't know, you definitely want to wear clothes that make you feel confident. I've definitely realized that all trends are not for everybody. We all want to like follow the fashion trends and wear what everybody else is wearing, but you have to do what's best for you and your body type, and most importantly, what makes you feel confident and makes you feel like you look good. If you feel good in it, then sure, wear it. If you don't feel good in it, then don't wear it just because everybody else is wearing it. So I feel like those outfits that I've been wearing currently, they make me feel good and make me feel confident, and they're also some of the only things that fit me right now, if I'm being 100% honest. Quarantine has not been easy on your girl. Like I said, when everything happened, I was just like, okay, fine, taking a break from everything, and that included working out. And since then, I haven't gone back to the gym, and I've been eating, and I'm probably the biggest I've ever been. And that's been a lot to deal with. So I'm joking about it, but like, I'm being real. Like, I really don't know. Like, I was just telling somebody the other day that like, I'm at this place right now where I'm like, so should I get rid of the clothes in my closet that don't fit me and just come to terms with the fact that this is the size that I am? I'm not gonna ever be slim or skinny, and just accept my current weight, start being happy with how I look now? Or should I try to, you know, really get back on the horse and lose a lot of weight? I really just don't know. Like, I just don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm constantly in this cycle of, oh my God, I wanna lose weight. Oh my gosh, I wanna lose weight. And I'm like, is that healthy? Like, maybe I need to just be okay with how I look and stop always be trying to lose weight and always be so worried about, oh my gosh, I need to be smaller. And I really don't know. So, I mean, working out is important, like just health-wise. I definitely want to be more active. And by now you guys should have seen my last vlog, which in it I mentioned that I got some new roller skates, and that's something that I want to start doing. And it is a workout. Like, I was sweating after just my first time going out there. So I definitely want to do that, but I'm just trying to like be comfortable with my size in general. I don't think I'm ever gonna be like a small girl, but it is like thundering crazy outside. I hope you guys can't hear it, but I will say that when I get dressed up and like put my clothes on, not dressed up as in makeup and everything, just like, you know, put my clothes on and everything, I definitely feel comfortable in who I am and what I look like, you know. So definitely wear clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable. Maybe you just don't feel comfortable in a sports bra and leggings, and that's completely normal. Like, I probably wouldn't have thought that I would ever wear that before, but the pants are like nice and high-waisted, and they just personally make me feel like they look good. But don't feel like you need to wear that. Maybe that's just not your thing. If you feel like, oh my gosh, I need to just wear as much clothes as possible to cover myself up because I just look hideous, that's a problem. And that is something that we all have to work on, being happy and comfortable in who we are and how we look, no matter what size you're at. And I think that's what I mean when I say, like, should I just like, you know, be like, whatever, this is my size. I don't want to just like let myself go. But I'm kind of tired. I'm just tired of being in that mental state where I'm like, I need to lose weight. Like, oh my God, I need to lose. I just, you know, like, I just want to be happy with how I look. And then also want to be healthy and start doing more. But I'm trying to just stop being like, I need to fit back into this dress that I have in my closet that I haven't worn in 5 years. Like, all right, so I finished up my brows off camera because it was gonna take me forever if I kept running my mouth. Here they are. So moving on, I'm just going to prime my skin and then do my foundation. So next question. Somebody asked me, how did you come to terms with accepting the split between you and Michael? And I was gonna ignore this question, but I feel like it's a good one. So I feel like in my situation, the coming to terms didn't happen after the breakup. I feel like I had been coming to terms with the end of our relationship for a long time before that. And just generally speaking, I feel like a lot of times in relationships, we stay with a person much longer than we should for many different reasons. I forgot to color correct this area, but like I was saying, I feel like a lot of times we stay in relationships even though we know that we're with somebody that we're not supposed to be with, or this isn't the relationship for us, but for whatever reason we decide to stay, whether it's this person is comfortable, I've been with them so long that we just know each other and it's just easier to stay together, or we have a kid together and like we wanted to have a family, we never wanted to have a split family, like we just have to stay together and make it work. Or I just don't want to be alone. I just really want company and I don't want to just have to be single again. or I posted this relationship on social media and I don't want to look stupid now that we're not together anymore and people are gonna say I told you so. Just there's a ton of different reasons why people stay with somebody that they know isn't the one for them. And I feel like for me, like I knew for a long time that this wasn't it for me. Not to say Michael is a bad person or a bad guy or whatever, but I just knew this wasn't the relationship for me for whatever reasons that I have personally, but that doesn't really matter. The point is that we often stay longer than we should. So I think that in my situation, it wasn't like, oh my God, like this devastating breakup that just happened out of nowhere. In my situation, I had known for a long time that this wasn't it, but I didn't want us to have to deal with like, now we have to co-parent and do all of that, and now I need to get used to being on my own. And it was just, we had been together for so long and I had in my head that, okay, this is it, that I didn't want it to not be it. But yeah, I don't have to go into detail about my personal situation for you to be able to take something from this. So I feel like my main point is just that you shouldn't stay in a relationship just because it's uncomfortable to be outside of one. If you know within your heart that this isn't the relationship for you, no matter what the reason is, be honest with yourself. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy. So as far as the coming to terms part, it's not an easy thing or something where it can be like, you have to do this, this, and this. I just think that the main thing is that you have to be honest with yourself. Be honest about why the relationship is ending or why you guys shouldn't be together, and that will help you move on, knowing that I'm making the right decision. This is what's meant to be. Or maybe you didn't make the decision was made for you and you feel like, oh my gosh, like no, think about the relationship, think about why it's best that you guys are not together and move forward. It might take a while, but you got it, girl. And I also feel like as women, when we talk about coming to terms with the ending of a relationship, it's really important that we don't put all the blame on the guy and just say, you know, he's not this, he's not that, and he did this wrong and that wrong, and that's why we're not together, and he just ruined my life, and this and this and this and this. And that wasn't necessarily my situation, but it's just something that I've noticed on social media just by seeing the way that we talk about men. And I think that it's really important that we check ourselves, because by having that type of attitude, we just make the same mistakes over and over, and we move on to the next guy, and then the same thing happens to us that happened in the last relationship, and we just keep blaming the guys that we run into. So when you're also in the process of coming to terms with the ending of a relationship, definitely reflect on what you did in this situation and how you could have done things differently, and how you might have ignored red signs because of personal reasons and just chose to look past them so that you guys could be together. Definitely pay attention to those things so that moving forward you don't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I spent a lot of time on that question because I got so many different questions about dating, so I figured I would kind of sum it all up in that answer. And while we're on the topic of dating, another question that I got a lot was, who's bae? When are you gonna show us bae? Are you dating someone? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you gonna show him to us? Girl, wait. No, but there is a special someone in my life, somebody that makes me very happy, and that's all I'll say for now. I mean, I don't think that you'll see him on my channel anytime soon, but yeah, there's somebody in my life that's making me happy, and that's that. Another question I got is, how do you film and take pictures by yourself? Let me know in the comments below if you want a detailed video on this. I feel like this question is hard to just answer in a couple sentences, and I think that a lot of you guys might be interested in seeing my filming setup, how I take pictures, how I edit my pictures, and I get that question a lot in different forms. So if you want to see more about my filming setup, the equipment that I use, how I edit my pictures, how I do things by myself when I don't have help, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a whole other video about that type of thing. Basically helping any new content creators, influencers that need a little bit of help in that area. So another kind of influencer, content creator, YouTuber question that I got is, how do you set a schedule to be consistent with your content on Instagram and YouTube? Now, if you asked me this question 2 months ago, I would not have had an answer for you guys, because I was struggling, and you know this. I was really struggling, and I think that I have finally gotten to the groove. I'm finally uploading content. I've been consistent on Instagram. I've been posting a lot there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, Instagram, definitely follow me. But the way that I have been able to get consistent on YouTube specifically in the last month and a half is that I have been scheduling out everything. Literally the week before a new month starts, I will schedule out the entire month. I write down every piece of content that I want to upload onto my YouTube channel, on my Instagram page, and then each week, like on Sunday for example, I'll make a schedule from Monday through Saturday and just plan out every single day and say what I want to get done. And honestly, when I make my schedule for the month, it's very ambitious. Like I'll try to make like 3 YouTube videos a week and do all this stuff. But I find that that's better for me. Like if I were to just say, oh, I'm just gonna do 1 video a week, I might not get that 1 video done. But aiming for 3 videos, I always will land on 1 or 2 videos a week. And then that puts me at a place where I'm comfortable. So that's what works for me personally. I know that if I don't set high expectations for myself, then it's just not it. But planning is definitely key. Plan way in advance so that you know exactly what you have to do. I also do a lot of brand and sponsored content, so I need to know in advance, like what do I have coming up, what content do I need to be shooting. So setting a weekly schedule really helps me space everything out and stay on track. But just generally scheduling. And maybe you're not a calendar person. Like I have this calendar on my desk. It currently says July, I read it in July, but before that it probably said like December 2019. That just doesn't work for me. I have to look at my phone. So I like to use my notes and I'll plan out everything in detail in my notes. And I'm constantly on my phone so I can always check it and really stay on track. So maybe a planner is what would work for you. Maybe a big calendar that you can see in your bedroom or your living room. Maybe that will work for you. If not, try on your phone, but schedule out your stuff. That will really help you stay consistent. Okay, so now that I have set my face, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty bronzer that I just mentioned. This is one of my first times using it. I recently got it. It's actually pigmented, so I have to like not be as heavy-handed as I normally am. I love bronzer and I always go kind of crazy with it, but this is so pigmented. You only need a little bit. Who are you dating or in a relationship with? Oh my gosh. I just feel like, you know, when you put things online sometimes too early, it's just not good. Like I want to be happy in real life. You feel me? I want to have a good relationship in real life before I try to start like telling the world about it, just so that people can be like, oh, couple goals, oh, she's in a relationship. And you know, I don't want to get views or likes for that, because that can change. I want you guys to mess with me, you feel me? Another question that I got is, will you be traveling with Stella once this pandemic is over? I would love to travel with Stella more, and I actually got an offer recently to host a trip with my followers or subscribers, and we would be able to go anywhere that we choose to go. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, I'll actually leave a link in the description box so that you guys can answer the survey. It's basically gonna ask, where do you wanna go? How much would you be willing to spend? And if I get a good response from you, then I'll set the trip up and we can travel. It would be in the summer of 2021. So you guys would have plenty of time to make payments towards the trip so that you don't have to pay everything at once. And it would be really fun. I've done it in the past with another travel club, One Love Travel Club, and we went to South Africa. We also did one in Bali, and it was amazing. And I also got to host a workshop. So this would be the same kind of idea. I would host a workshop, maybe something hair related, and depending again on how you guys respond to that survey. And yeah, we would pick the place together, find a price that would be reasonable for everybody, and we could travel together. Hopefully outside is open by summer 2021. But if you're interested in that, check the description box below. I think I'm gonna leave the survey link there. I forgot about this, but now that I got that question, this is a perfect time to give you guys that survey so we can figure out if we about to be out here in 2021 traveling on a boat somewhere. I would love that. I don't know about you, but what is the most challenging part of my daily routine and lifestyle? I think the most challenging part is basically motivating myself to do things when I don't really have to. So I think everybody these days wants to be an entrepreneur, wants to work for themselves, and I totally get that, but I also think that it's not for everybody. I think that it takes a lot of self-discipline And to be 100% honest, I'm not the most self-disciplined person. I'm still figuring out this balance of being a mom, a good mom, you know, feeding Stella at a certain time, getting her to bed at a certain time, getting my work done on time. I'm still working at that. Like, if you guys think that because of my vlogs or whatever else, I'm really out here just killing the game, I just want to be honest with you guys in this video. I'm trying to like really let you know what's good. I do not have it all down pat. I'm still figuring it out. It's definitely a struggle, but basically the point is the most challenging part of my daily lifestyle or routine is just finding balance and also sticking to a schedule. Finding balance between being a mom and also trying to do my best here on YouTube and on Instagram with my career, and then also just sticking to a schedule and not being all over the place, you know? Another question that I got is, do you want any more kids? I definitely want more kids. I remember I used to say I wanted like 5 kids. Now that I have one, I'm like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I definitely like the idea of a big family. I think that is so nice. My mom has like 5 or 6 other siblings, and I just love that. Like, I feel like when you get older, you know, you have all your kids and everybody's just, you know, so I love that. But I would love to have at least 3. I don't think I'll be having any more kids anytime soon, like anytime soon at all. But I think that with just having one, I have a lot to learn, and once I get that down pat and, you know, have a husband or something, then we can talk about more kids. But I definitely would love to have like 3. Another question I got is any single mom advice. It's so weird because I get the term single mom a lot when people are asking me questions, but I've never like thought of myself as a single mom. I feel like because I have so much help and so much support, I've never felt like I'm doing this alone. So that's kind of a hard question, because I know that there are definitely women out there that they're really doing this alone, like they have no one. And in that scenario, like, I can't even imagine, and more power to those women for killing it, because I can't imagine doing it all on my own. If you are a single mom but you have a family that's willing to help you and support you, I would definitely say to make sure that you take advantage of your family and the people around you that want to help. People that you trust, of course. Just because somebody's family doesn't mean that you need to be dropping your kids off to them. But if you have people around you, your own parents, for example, that, or siblings that want to help, definitely take the help. Don't feel like because you have taken on this title of single mom, I can do it by myself, I'm all good, that you can't take help. So I think that that would be my #1 piece of advice, because if I had that mindset, I know I would be struggling right now. I definitely allow my mom and my sister and my stepdad to help out and just be there for me when I need it. A lot of times I'm having to film content, do this and do that, and it would be really hard to do that without them. So yeah, definitely don't be afraid to take help. Of course, make sure that it's good help, the right help, safe help. Who's the second serving of food for in your videos? Do you plan on introducing your babe? I'm telling you guys, that's the only question that I got. How comfortable are you in your skin? That's such a good question. How comfortable? I mean, I feel like I kind of addressed that a little bit earlier. Like, I'm at like a turning point right now. Like, a part of me is just like, this is who I am, this is how I look. And another part of me is like, I'm the biggest I've ever been. I need to lose weight and I don't like it here. So I don't know, I think I'm 75% comfortable. I think that because I'm at this place where this is like new territory, I haven't been this size before, it's new. So it's like I'm still adjusting to that and getting used to it. But a part of me is also like, I still look good, you know what I'm saying? But to be 100% honest, I'll say like 75%. Like, I'm not 100% comfortable. I feel like I need to fix some things, but that's the real. I'm just adding a little bit of highlight. Oh, that turned out to be a lot. But it's kind of like a bronzy color, not like a very bright shimmery one. I have been loving this cream blush recently. This is another new product that I recently tried, and I feel like it just gives you a more natural effect with your blush. So I'm just adding some of that. All right, I think I'm pretty much done. This looks good, but I just need to add my lashes. And I'm using these lashes by my girl, Mundina. This is from her brand, Mondy Lashes. And these are in the style Yara, Black-owned business. So I just wanted to shout her out really quickly. But you can check the link in the description box below to purchase these lashes. But there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this on camera and talk. So I'm gonna quickly add these off camera. All right, so the lashes are on and they look so pretty. This is way longer than I ever have worn my lashes before, but they're pretty. They just take some getting used to, but I really like them. So I'm just going to add some eyeliner just because I feel like I messed up a little and I want to make sure it looks neat, and some mascara. So I'm just going to answer like 1 or 2 more questions while I quickly do that. Do I ever think about perming my hair or cutting it really short? I don't think about perming my hair. I probably wouldn't never perm it again, but I definitely want to wear it straight. Like if it was up to me, I would get my hair silk pressed like every other month and then jump back and wear my hair curly. But as we all know, that's so damaging and it just never works out right. So I just never straighten my hair. I also love when people cut their hair all the way short, like Aaliyah's Face or Raven Elise. Their hair looks so bomb. I wish I could rock that, but because of the way my face is set up, I don't think that, like the shape of my face, I don't think that that would fit me too well. But I love when people cut all their hair off and wear like that pixie cut. All right, I am done with my makeup. I think this is the finished look. Super cute. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm just gonna add some lip gloss. You guys know I'm not a lipstick person. This has been my favorite lip gloss lately. I will link it below, of course. It's just like mostly clear, but it has a red tint to it, so it makes your lips look more red. And I have pretty dark lips, so I love something that adds a little color because I need it. I hope you guys like this look as much as I do. I feel like the hair came out even better than I expected. The makeup is popping. I didn't even want to film this video. I was in a bad mood. I'm just like, I'm just not in the mood. But this really got me hype. I'm loving the way I look. Sometimes you just gotta get up and do it. Put on your makeup, make yourself look good, and just feel good. Shout out to Maui Moisture for sponsoring this video. If you want to see how you can purchase the products that I used in this video, then definitely check out the links below in the description box. And yes, girl, that is all I have for you guys today. Like, comment, and subscribe before you leave my channel, and most importantly, don't forget to turn on your notifications. Peace out, guys. I will see you in the next video.